Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is just a quick update on the car. So I didn't have the car here in Oklahoma for a good while, and only recently brought it here because when I moved, if you guys didn't know, I moved from Colorado Springs to Oklahoma, not by choice, but because of my job. I'm in the military, so I had a new position I had to fulfill, so I had to move here to fulfill that position. So when I was doing my research, saw that there wasn't really any tracks close by. They're all like hours away, and not to mention the schedule of my new position wouldn't really allow me the time to really do that kind of stuff. So with that and the combination of kind of having to move, or last minute kind of moving, I just left the WRX in Colorado in a storage unit and just brought the Ford Ranger. So unfortunately I got in an accident and totaled the Ford Ranger, so I had to kind of quickly find something to get me to work and stuff without, also settling for whatever. So I just decided to fly up to Colorado Springs, pick up the WRX and drive it back. I was supposed to document that road trip, but there was just a lot of stuff going on, and I didn't really get too many clips, mainly because I had to keep jumping the battery because the battery was bad. I ended up replacing that, and then I ended up with another bad battery and a bad alternator, and had to fix that when I was here not too long ago, because I don't know, once I started daily driving this thing, I started having a few little issues here and there. Nothing major, but just little things here and there. But anyways, here is the car. Haven't really done much to it besides a few little things in the engine bay. Also, I got the Grimspeed aluminum turbo inlet, which replaced the silicone pairing one that I had, which I never really liked. I just felt like that one was prone to probably vacuum leaks, and it just looked really janky, like the way you had to kind of rig it up to work, and you had to like cut the hose and everything, the silicone turbo inlet, to fit your intake, and it didn't really work that well with the ETS intake. If you guys know what I mean, then you know. I do highly recommend the Grimspeed unit because it fits like stock, and a few little tips I would say to do is replace all those vacuum lines with silicone lines, just so you don't deal with any dry rotting or possibly line melting or something like that. Silicone's a lot stronger and heat resistant, and since it's kind of crammed in there, it'll help you kind of protect those lines. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood so you guys can see the state of the vehicle. Nothing's really changed too much. Just did a few little aesthetic things to kind of clean up the bay. Got the Perrin fender shrouds, aluminum ones, to replace the old dusty stock ones. They're getting kind of brittle. Also got the IBR vacuum cover because it's a little bit more lower profile than the Turbo XS one I had on there, and it just looks a lot nicer, especially in black. I didn't want too much red in here anymore. I kind of wanted it to look more simple, I guess, if that makes any sense, with it still having all this gold shit. But anyways, yeah, this is what the engine bay looks like. It's a little dirty, haven't cleaned it in a while. Got dead bugs and crickets all over and cricket guts. But yeah, there's a new battery. I replaced the excess power one with a Odyssey battery. Then that Odyssey battery took a shit on me, and I got another one, and now everything works fine. I will be doing a brake fluid flush and a brake pad swap because these G-Lock pads are really good on the track, but they are super noisy and dusty for daily driving on the streets. So I'm going to be replacing them with some G-Lock street pads just for now, since I'm not going to the track anytime soon. I do apologize for the wind. It is now all of a sudden wanting to be windy now, but yeah, this is the car. I did get it retuned for sea level, and the car just feels so much better and more responsive. I mean, now that's tuned properly to this elevation. But let me see if I can get you guys a look at what everything looks like under here. If you guys can even see my little handiwork. Let me see. So you can kind of see the turbo inlet right there. Everything just looks really less. I can't really get it in there. Let me see. I can show y'all it. I can't really get you guys a good view of this. My bad. Interior still the same. Nothing has really changed in here. All the same. Yeah. Okay guys, hey, what's going on? So the GoPro keeps dying. It's way too hot out here, but just to wrap it up, the next mod I'm probably going to do is a Process West intake manifold, but I'm just trying to decide if I can get the port injection model and find some kind of block off plates for the injectors, and that way when in the future, whenever I do want to do port injection, I have that option, don't have to go and buy another manifold. So that's probably the next mod for the car, and also building an IEG stage 3 block on the side over time, and eventually swapping into the car when I'm ready. But for now, I'm still happy with the car. It's fun to drive I guess you could say, you know, the saying, it's fun to drive a slow car fast and a fast car slow. So, you know, the car, you know, has been coming a long way, and, you know, it's just fun to be able to drive this car again, you know, even if it's just daily driving it for now, until I can actually make it out to some events again. But stay tuned, please subscribe to the channel, and I will try to put out more content when I have time. See you guys later.